Let's bring the meeting to order and have roll call.
I'm sorry. Bob Corvus,
Here?
Lou Adamser,
Here.
Kay Mikely here, Sean Dwyer,
Here.
Dee Monroe,
Here.
all present and accounted for.
All right. Ralph has not contacted me. I don't know if anyone else has heard from Ralph. Then he must still be on sabbatical. So can we review the minutes and from the last meeting?
Okay.
Or have you
The
already
old-
reviewed the the minutes?
Approval of the January 20th, 2018 minutes. You all should have them.
Oh, you mean the
February 17th.
February 17th?
Oh, I'm sorry. Wrong date.
February 17th minutes.
Oh, here we go.
Any comments, questions,
Corrections?
corrections? Okay, somebody want to move to approve the minutes from the February 17th meeting?
I move to approve the minutes of the February 17th
Okay,
meeting.
D moves, any second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
The website reconstruction?
Well, we have
under-
audience comments. Do we
I
have
don't-
any audience comments? No. Okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't see you there.
All righty.
Website reconstruction? We
Um,
discussed that.
Yes, we did. Any further information on the website reconstruction, comments?
Just ongoing.
It's ongoing, okay. Anything new on the Water Committee budget beyond what we discussed last week, having to put together and use the funds before the end of the availability?
The only thing I was thinking about was the block party and having the little, oh my gosh,
Sign?
the little coloring book
The coloring books?
copied. And perhaps we can also hand out the water brochure that we had at the forum. I think we have a lot of copies of that left. The
Are you asking whether we should acquire more?
money?
No, more items
Oh,
using this year's budget for the
Well,
purpose of?
yeah, I'm thinking that we need to reprint hydro coloring book for the block party. And
Yeah.
I think we need to have the Water for Dummies booklet printed.
How
to
many,
have.
how many, do you remember what we had originally and what we have left at all?
Unfortunately, I do not.
Do you have any idea how many of those went at the?
You know, at the block party, we were giving away quite a few, and I think we had, maybe 150 of them there, and maybe we, handed out 50 of them or so, so I don't really know where. And then we took the hydro coloring book to the forum, and we handed out a few there.
But you're not sure
So
what
I
we
don't
had?
know what stock we have left.
Yes,
I have the leftover copies in my office.
Oh, okay.
Right on.
So I'll let you know exactly what we have that have already been printed, and then we can get made whatever you think. you
All right,
guys
then let's defer that to the workshop when we
Okay.
have some numbers as to what we're going to do there. Okay, so that's for the block party.
Mhm. Thank you, Peter.
Okay. Any reports from subcommittees for the new business? Sean, anything?
Nothing to report over here.
Going on with SSAs?
Nope.
Dee, anything going on with,
You know, I've been remiss in contacting my subcommittee members, so that's on me.
okay?
I apologize.
Let's see. Okay, we had talked about people who currently have water, particularly Rob Roy, and other people who have water, if there's any comments on
well,
existing
I
water.
had two, and one of them, the more I think about, I kind of, in my mind, said, I don't think so. And, but I do have someone else. And I've talked to him, and I would like to talk to him again.
So that would be if you were to establish a subcommittee that we're talking about, getting someone to be like a chairman of that subcommittee, is that what we're talking about?
Rob Roy already has a water committee, subcommittee.
Well, they're not officially part of this water committee.
Right,
They have
right.
their own committee.
Right,
Right. But
right.
if they want to have a representative or
That would be
create a
their-
subcommittee,
Yes, that's what I was trying to
or
contact.
bring them as a member of this
Of
committee.
this committee,
That would
yes.
be better.
That's what I thought, yeah.
Yeah.
I
And then-
thought we were
See,
talking
I
about.
thought we were
Yeah.
talking about adding members
Yes,
to this
Yes,
committee.
we are.
correct.
Yeah, we,
Yes.
we do need another member or two.
Well,
because we're-
that was the person
And, go ahead.
that I had contacted, and he said yes, but he's relatively new. I would like to give him an opportunity to think for a little while.
With them being a member here, then,
Right.
them also then running the subcommittee of this water committee for the branch of people with water,
Yeah, that would be the purpose of having him on the
Right.
committee, so that he can establish
that third
people to
branch.
deal with acquisition
And-
and purchase of water and things of that nature for existing water users.
Right.
Well,
So,
actually, the committee he's on, as part of Rob Roy, could be considered the subcommittee to the,
Yeah, pretty much, yeah, I mean,
No,
that would
the
already
com-
be established.
He's
but we'd
on-
like
he's on the
liaison.
board.
Yeah, absolutely, you're
wait,
right.
he's on the board, so he can't be, what,
oh, okay.
yeah, he can. So,
But you can pull a member from within that group to be on this board,
I'm on the board too, so
That's
yes,
true.
you can.
okay?
Yes, you can. So I will ask him to attend our next meeting.
Okay, that would be great. And if he would be willing to serve, then we need to get an application over to the mayor before we can add him to the committee.
Right, that's why I thought it would be good if he came
Absolutely.
first to one of our meetings.
Which, bringing up that point, the next meeting conflicts with the mayor's breakfast on April 21st. So with that being said, would we want to move that to April 28th? The meeting, our next meeting in April?
I'm not here the 21st, so that, I hope that works very well.
And I wouldn't be here the week before, so for me, it has to be after the 21st.
Going down.
Well, we only have one Saturday left, which would be the 28th of April.
Yeah, if it's after, it'd be the 28th of April, yes.
And we need to have our budget in by when?
Well, we're getting through the budget process, we're going through the budget process right now. So you have got the same budget as last year.
Right.
So we put the same thing in.
So we don't
Same
need
amount of
to-
money, so
Got
it was $3,000 last year. So we just try to keep everything the same within reason. The only thing I would say is, I can get you copies of the old budget, and you can go through that and kind of try to change some things around compared to what you did this fiscal year. But that's what we've put in for this committee, predominantly for the water forum, because was like the biggest expense you guys had.
That and the block party are the two
And the
biggest.
block party. And we have not gotten any pushback so far from the budget that we proposed, so.
Okay, and they officially adopt the budget, what, in a
In
meeting?
April.
In April?
There have to be 2 reads, it's an ordinance, so I'm looking at probably the 26th of April that they would pass it.
Okay, so by the 26th.
Yeah, I believe that's the 4th Monday. 23rd, I'm sorry. 23rd of April.
Okay. All right.
And I don't think we were planning on moving anything around. We still have our signage, we still, postcards,
Well, Peter-
banner.
Peter gave, you probably have that, right?
Yeah.
Peter gave us a breakdown of what we had spent, which was less than $1,000, actually.
Yeah,
And
Okay.
most of it was speakers for the forum. That was the majority of the cost.
Mailings for special events, so it's not like we have to move any type of money, I mean, any type of categories around or designate our
No, I think-
dollars to anything.
well, that's only an estimate too. Through the year, we can,
Mm-hmm.
if we have to adjust, we'll adjust.
Well, this could also be part of, once we establish our questions and stuff for the survey here in the meeting, we can go over that further during our workshop. Any other business during the regular meeting at this point before we break into a workshop?
So the 28th is the date of our next meeting.
That's the date I'm
confirmed.
asking, and if we agree with it, we'll take a vote on it.
It's okay with me.
It's okay with me.
All right, so do we have all right, so my proposal is the next meeting will be, the April 28th meeting will replace the 21st. So do I have a second? Or
Second,
a motion?
motion to second, or? Let's get it
I may
done.
not have delivered that correctly, but the intent is we need to take a vote on it. So everybody in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, so we are going to have our next meeting, April 28th, Peter? Due to the mayor, conflict with the mayor's breakfast.
Thank you, because I can't be in Wheeling, so. Okay.
Where's that at, Peter, this year?
Isn't it Wheeling somewhere, right?
I'm sorry,
Isn't it a little bit north, and like in Wheeling somewhere or something like that?
let's find out.
That's all right.
Yes, I'm trying to remember where.
Isn't it
Karen
the,
sets all that stuff up.
I thought it was the hotel.
Yeah, it might be up, yeah,
Isn't it the
Why would it
hotel
be in Wheeling?
that Ramada, that was remodeled or
Is
something?
that the Hilton?
the hill,
The Hilton?
That's,
yeah.
I just go to eat, I don't set up anything.
Yeah, by the way, speaking of eating, I saw the little video that came through where you're at the crepe shop.
Right.
You have some of
Oh,
those?
But it's neat, because I didn't, well, yeah,
Yeah.
it was good.
Patrick, and Treasurer Tibbetts, they do that for all the grand openings.
They're the official taste testers then?
Yeah.
Now, do we have to buy tickets for the mayor's breakfast?
Oh,
Yeah, I don't remember.
well. Okay. Any other items of business at this point?
Information regarding present water users. I have none. I don't know, Sean?
Well, I guess just really quick, I know, Bob, we had a quick conversation in regards to SSA creation and then funding that via potential bonds and a bond construction to pay for it, you know, through my employer. I haven't made that call, so this is kind of a reminder for me to see what that looks like and being able to bring a bond that we, through my business, can offer to the community and the local areas. So I haven't done that yet, but I know we talked about that.
I mean, you can check that, but I'd also recommend you talk to Treasurer Tibbetts. He would know possibly more about whether that's doable or not.
Yeah.
'Cause I know we thought about it, but I don't remember exactly why during SSA 6 we weren't able to do it.
Okay.
That it went through, I mean, it was offered to the general public, and
All right.
they already had an investor or something that purchased it. I'm not sure
All
of
right.
the details.
I'll check with my firm first to make sure it's even a viable conversation.
And there again, you don't know how big the bond would be because you don't know how big the project is.
Of course, right.
And, you know, in our case, our project was roughly 2.8 million for 162 users.
Which would be a smaller issuance.
Yeah, it's not a very big bond by any
Yeah,
means. Yeah.
Right. You got it. Okay, I just wanted to update you on that.
Any other business at this time? Then can I have a motion to move and adjourn to our workshop meeting?
I motion to move and adjourn to our workshop meeting.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.